Pakistan is deploying its army in Lahore in view of the opposition PTI party's call to hold a protest in the city. Now, the local Punjab government requested the deployment amid rising concerns over the security of critical buildings. The Punjab government has sought army deployment in 6 districts of the province. The Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf, which is the PTI, has stated that it will hold its protest at Lahore's iconic Minar-e-Pakistan. The army deployment, Lahore follows a similar deployment of the armed forces in Islamabad. Earlier, authorities in Lahore sealed off all roads leading to Minar-e-Pakistan, placing shipping containers at key access points, cutting off routes around the area. The PTI had selected 6 alternative locations across Lahore for demonstrations, including the Data Darbar, Ravi Bridge and the railway station. Now, earlier on Friday, the federal government called in the army troops in Islamabad ahead of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization summit and several high-profile visits later this month in the wake of the protest calls given by Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. Now, the decision to call in the army came on the heels of a complete lockdown of the twin cities because of the PTI's planned protest at D Chowk, right in front of Parliament in the red zone, with Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, a chief minister, Ali Amin Gandapur, vowing to reach there at any cost. A Pakistan bureau chief who's Anas Malik is tracking this story very closely, and he sent us this report. Listen in.
Well, I'm standing at the Jinnah Avenue, very near to the D Chowk, and what you see behind me is currently clashes ongoing between the police protests and the protesters. The PTI protesters are on both sides. They're coming from the Srinagar highway. They're coming from the D Chowk, from the Jinnah Avenue. I'm at the Jinnah Avenue, and what you see, the police are continue to clash on with the protesters. The main cavalcade of the Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is about 20-25 kilometers from here, from this point. It's at 26 number Chungi. We'll just retreat back because the protesters have thrown the tear gas shell. So back at the police. It's very difficult to breathe around over here. The protesters are on both the sides. If my camera person can zoom as well, if my camera person can zoom and show that is where what you see, that's where the protesters are. Behind the police, what you see, the people behind, that's where the protesters are, and that's how where the tear gas is currently directed at. Intense scenes over here. It's been more than a day since this is ongoing, and it continues. The PTI vows that they will be coming to the D Chowk here at all costs, irrespective, regardless of whatsoever that happens, and that is the reason we're seeing these scenes, unprecedented scenes. It's been more than a day, and this tension between the opposition led by Imran Khan and the government continues, with the PTI persisting that they will be marching on to the D Chowk. Anas Malik in Islamabad, Pakistan for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.